Welcome, sports bettors from around the world. This is your friend Joe coming to you live from LA. Well, not live, but recording this video. and great week. Some R&R here with the family. Some Thanksgiving dinner. A lot of family over here for the week. So they're finally leaving today. So goodbye. See you next year. No, but it was fun. A lot of family over here. A lot of them are sports bettors, like my cousins, my uncles. I mean, they were. They were very happy getting some of these in-game bets that we did on our private channel, and it was good. It was good. A lot of screaming kids and stuff, and it was a little loud. So, but you know what? We did good. Let me give you my recap for the week ending last night. I had a total of this is just in-game live betting. No pregame bet. So any pregame bet is not included in this total, and that's what I want people to understand as I do this video is that in-game betting and pre-game betting, two separate things for me. I'll make my pre-game bets, and I'll, how I'm on there. Like I said last night in our chat there, I was talking to Pete and, a couple guys in there. And what I do is I'll bet a game pre-game. And if it doesn't go my way, I'll either hedge out, or if it's going good, I'll bet it again. Case in point. Anyways, let me give you the total first. So 65 wins, 28 losses in-game betting, a total of 17 units or $1,742.60 on all three of my accounts. And all three of them, people have asked me, are Bovada, Bet Online, and Five Dimes. Those are the three accounts, in-game that I use for live betting. They're not the best, but again, that's what I have to work with here, and it's manageable. I know Bovada had a shortage or an outage over the weekend. It was pretty bad, but I still managed to get some bets in. But anyways, so that's what the record is. Again, and leave a comment, guys. I know some of the guys there on in-game, on our private channel there, Mike Wilk, Ryan McComb, Spaniard, Crazy Hand, Frankie Franchise, Chop Block 3 Expert, Fate, 12s, Number Crunch, Hoot by Night, Greek Miner, Dark City, Cherry Hood, Dirty Bird. I know I'm forgetting a lot more because there's over 50 people in there. But you know what? Leave me a comment, please, here on the YouTube. Give me what you guys did this week. Because I know, like I said, I gave my record. But again, that's what I play. And I know a lot of people in there come in and out in our channel. And, because that's what it comes down to. I'm in there, and no kidding, I'm in there 8 to 9 hours on a Saturday. Yesterday, I was there all day until the Clipper game last night. So it's a lot of hours. It's a lot of dedication, and that's what it takes to make money in-game. Now, I know you're saying, well, Joe, I don't have that time. And that's fine. That's fine. But come in there. Come in there and at least check it out. Myself, Pete, all the guys that I mentioned are in there. We're in there talking. We're in there giving these in-game bets to win money, and that's the whole point. I know it's a little difficult. We have families. We have work. Again, this is my job, so I could sit here at my desk here at my office and do this all day, every day, 365 days a week. And that's what I want to give you guys. Go to sgdwins.com, sgdwins.com if you want more information on our private group, on our in-game betting. Again, the numbers don't lie. Again, the people that are in there, they're real people. They're making these bets and they're winning. Now, I'm not saying everybody, is, winning and, because some guys come in and out. They might miss some bets. So again, that's what I'm trying to, emphasize here is that be aware that this takes time and, dedication. It takes a lot of time watching these lines, watching the game, and making your bets accordingly. So that's what's important, guys. But again, I appreciate the comments. If you guys leave some comments, tell me how you did this week, how much, you enjoy our private group, our in-game betting, and how good we're doing on our, on our premiums. So that's what I wanted to emphasize. So again, thank you for another great week. If you want more information, sgdwins.com. Come on in. Like I said, we are winning. We are doing very well. Again, the people will speak for themselves how good they like this, channel. So anyways, let's get to a play. I already gave you the record. Let's get to but before I get to a play, this is what I want to emphasize. So I'm going to try to, every day when I do a video from now on is give you guys a little bit of information on, how to bet in-game and make money and maximize your profits, because that's the whole thing. We want to make money. So case in point, yesterday on the Ravens game with the 49ers, I had the under pregame, which I was looking at. I didn't bet it because I said, I'm going to wait, see what happens if they score. I did like the game under from the beginning. So what ended up happening, it was like a shootout the first half. Ravens scored, 49ers scored. The numbers kept rising. And at that point, this is where I want to emphasize this, guys. If the number is going up, 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 and you still like the under, wait for the number to go higher and higher and take those numbers. Because if the original total is going to hit, which it did, under, then all those numbers up there are pure profit. And, you can bet them, like I said, however you want. I myself kept betting that game. That was the most profitable game for me yesterday. The Ravens, the 49ers. I made about, I think, 6 units or 600 some change on that because I kept betting the numbers up. It went all the way to 59. And I missed that number. They locked it on my account, but I had 55.5 under. What happened? Second half started. Only 6 points. That was an easy, no sweat casher. And those are the type of games, those are the type of lines that I read on there myself and the guys that are in there. And those are the games that we bet. And those are the games that you kind of bet a little more and make some profit. So that's what I want to emphasize. That's kind of the lesson for today. Watch always the way the first half starts, whether it's basketball, football, mainly those two. If in general, this is like a general rule, if the first half starts off really, really hot, let's say, in football, and they start scoring like crazy, that total is going to start rising, on the live. So if you like the under still, pick a number and hit that number under. And the same goes for the the opposite side. So I don't like doing a lot of overs. I know guys in there know I'm mainly an under player, but if the first half is going way under, like last night in the Patriots game and the Texans, that looked, I had the under 48.5, I think, and, it still didn't hit because, again, they didn't really give you any numbers because the total did not go, go high. It was a low-scoring half. At that point, I could have hit the over 40, 41, I think. But, that's you got to catch those numbers in game, especially in game. So, again, that game was low-scoring the first half. What happened the second half? Brady, comes down, scores 2 touchdowns. It goes over. So that's an important lesson. The lesson for today, guys, always watch the first half in-game betting, the way the line is moving. Tonight, perfect example, I'm going to go into my bet for tonight, which I like. This is going to be my pregame bet. Again, I don't make a lot of pregame bets, but I'm going to make this one because I do like the first half under 23.5. And I like the full game under, but I was talking to Pete and Dirty Bird in there in our chat earlier today, and I think you have to really watch this game, the way it starts. It could go under, but again, what if they start scoring or don't score? So that's why I'm thinking if it leans to the over, I'm gonna take that first half under 23.5, and if it doesn't hit or it starts looking like a big scoring half, then guess what? I'm going to hedge or bet that under the original total of whatever it gets to, 48, 50, 52. I know Dave said he got a 50. I like those big numbers, especially, on a Monday night game. It's a, standalone game. Everybody's going to be watching. A lot of money is on these games. And that's another thing, I guess, another little lesson I'm going to, give out to you guys is that watch where a lot of the money goes. I know people say, well, Joe, does that mean just fade the money all the time? No, I don't mean that. I just think it's very important to use that as part of your handicapping, of analyzing the games. Look at where the money is going. Look at where the liability is going for these books. More than likely that side, is not going to hit. Tonight, we have a lot of liability on the, Seahawks. Seahawks is getting a lot of money. They're getting a lot of love, a lot of money, a lot of the bets. So again, Vikings might be a play-in game for me. If the, Seahawks go up big, I might take Vikings plus 7.5, plus 8.5, whatever number they give me. Because I think that number is very important to look at in game, especially, like I said, on a Monday night game where, a lot of focus is on there. So anyways, not to get off track, not to, like I said, go into rambling about, the way I bet in game. But if you want more information, like I said, sgdwins.com. I'll also, put up my phone number. I'm gonna try to put it up there on the on here on the YouTube. If you guys have any questions, comments, feel free. Even if you want to be negative, just go ahead and text me. And again, I that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to, because I get to a lot of my guys that are in their private group. They'll either text me or they'll call me, or I can hear them on the voice channel. And I want you guys out there on YouTube, same thing. I want it to be where full transparency. You see what I'm doing. It's a little difficult when you're live betting and you get numbers. But again, I try to get everybody the best number. So when they're in there in the live channel, they can hear it. If they can't, they'll text me, or, I'll try to give them the number I'm at. So, but it is very fast moving. Live betting, in-game betting is always, like I said, very, very fast. The numbers come back and forth. Sometimes you don't even get that number, so you got to be really quick. I know Pete and I were trying to get a number last night on a basketball game, and they kept messing with the line. It said it was 155, went to 160, then 157. I mean, and when they're messing with the number so much that's a good number where the books or the algorithm doesn't want you to take that number. So a lot of little things like that, again, watching so many games, watching so many line movements here on the computers that tells me how the game is going to go. And that's the funny part. I mean, sometimes I won't even watch the games. I'll just be watching my computer screens here, watching the lines move and making bets based on those moves. So again, guys, come on in, try it out. Like I said, the private group, the private premium plays are doing great. I just can't stress enough. Try it out at least. Again, you'll see a lot of people in there that I talk about here on the channel that are in there. They're making money, and they're doing well. And that's all I want. I want people to learn how to in-game and live bet as part of their arsenal. It's good to pregame bet, don't get me wrong. But again, if you could pregame bet and then add another 20, 30% profit on live betting, why not? I mean, like I said, to me, it's just a great way of making money. I don't know what I would do if I didn't have in-game betting and live betting. And by the way, someone sent me an email. I will try to do it this week. Not for sure I'm getting it set up here. I'm trying to do the live YouTube stream like we did before at the beginning, myself and Jared, and we had the live YouTube going. So I'm going to try to do something like that and try to incorporate it with our private group. That way, guys that are watching YouTube, they can get an idea of how our private premium group works and, do something like that. So don't quote me yet, but I'm working on that. Hopefully by this week, I'll have it going here on YouTube, a live stream, in connection with our private group that we have here. So anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Remember, leave a comment. All you guys that are in my private group, leave me a comment. Tell me how good you did. Tell me, if you did bad. I mean, I'd like to hear from all you guys, and let me know. And let's keep the winning going. SGDwins.com for the win. Not these two. That's, by the way, that's why I'm wearing the Raiders and the Lakers. Both these teams lost. Very bad. So I had to wear both of them as a shame that they both lost. Raiders cost me a really nice teaser I had. I had the 49ers and the Raiders. So the Raiders got smoked by the Chiefs. So, hey, that's what happens. I didn't even really hedge out on that game. That game was kind of like an ugly game. So anyways, thank you for watching. SGDwins.com for the win. SGDwins.com. Comment, like. See you later, and see you in our private group tonight for Monday Night Football. Let's get this.